Today we're going to install rear sway bar links on a 2003 Nissan Xterra. The parts you will need for OEM and a combination wrench, 14 millimeter, and a breaker bar with a 14 millimeter socket, PB blaster, and possibly a flashlight. Generously spray the bottom and the top, but start backing it out on the bottom. I can see it's spinning, so I'll have to put the camera down and put a 14 millimeter open end on that. Now with this angle, maybe you can see holding it, the interior nut with the 14 millimeter and using the breaker bar. It's not that hard to take this off. Almost done. Nope, not yet. Okay. Comes right out. That's what you need this for, to hold that steady. So for the top nut, I placed the 14 miller open end, and I'm using it braced against the leaf spring. Well, I finally got it off. I chewed it up pretty good trying to hold that nut from spinning, and I ended up using the breaker bar the whole time with the 14 millimeter. I wanted to show you how loose this is. This was the top part, and I can do that very easily, as opposed to the new part that I can't even budge with my finger. So to give you an idea of what that would be like to replace, I should have better handling. The bottom was also pretty loose compared to the new, which you can't even move it. So I'm excited to see how this feels driving. Now, just so you can see, here's the part, putting it in on the top and putting it on the bottom. The part did not come with the nuts, so you will have to use the old nuts. Gotta be careful about that. Get that on there loosely as far as you can go. And then you're gonna have to use that 14 millimeter again. Place it in there to hold it, and do the reverse, putting it back on. This is the look on the bottom, holding it with the 14 millimeter. Probably don't need the breaker bar on this one, but when it comes to the end, it'll be really good and tight. Here we are right at the end, and give it a good tightened up. And that's it. That's done. One side's done. Well, this is the passenger side. It went on a little easier. Didn't take as long. I say this is on a scale of 1 to 5. This is a 1, being easy to do. And it probably took me maybe an hour, just because I had trouble with that one. I stripped a little bit. Definitely better with the new parts. Give it a try.